Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
We are reacting to episode 6 of season 4 today.
Wow.
Now I'm having a bit of a bad hair day. I tried to brush this down and it wasn't brushing down and I just gave up. So we're watching this. If you're wondering why my hair is like flicked, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's like flicked up. It's a bit weird.
I don't think anyone cares.
I just thought I'd explain. I know there are a few viewers that admire the way my hair is just perfectly fits all the time. It's just making sure that they understood that, you know.
Well, I just got a haircut, so my hair's like nice and fresh.
Very good. Starting off, I do want to clear something up from last episode. At the time of recording this, that episode 5 is not on YouTube yet. So I am anticipating a fair bit of roasting on my end, and I wear it completely. I understand. It was a bit of a weird oversight. I don't actually know how it slipped my mind this badly. I was advocating for Locke potentially being a hero, which seems really stupid now. But at the time, I thought I just separated his past, and I was like, okay.
Thought he became a better man.
Well, no, because I didn't actually forget. I misunderstood. I don't know why I thought Bolton sent Ramsay to go. Everything he said to Locke, I thought he said to Ramsay in that scene. So I was waiting for Ramsay to go hunt down Jon Snow. So when Locke was there, I was like, what happened? I go, oh, damn. I thought he got punished for cutting off Jaime's hand. And I was like, okay, but he was always loyal to the North. So he must like Jon Snow. So in my rationale, I was like, okay, no, maybe he's not necessarily a good person, but for Jon Snow's cause, he might be legit. I had forgotten, I didn't realize actually that Bolton had sent him, not Ramsay. So he was working under Bolton's case to kill Bran and Rickon and anyone else that might challenge, you know, the heir of the North, any Stark remaining. So
yeah. I knew that. I remembered that. But then when you go, oh, he must be at the wall because like he cut off Jaime's hand, I got confused. And I was like, oh, okay, like maybe, like I guess.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. So it slipped my mind. And this probably looks really dumb now watching back the previous episode. You'd be like, Spider, what the hell are you saying? Like, how did you not know Locke how are you saying he's a good guy, right? Rookie mistake. I thought I'd clear that up. So last episode, we had some really interesting developments.
A lot happened.
Big things. We found out that, is it Lisa?
Liza.
Yeah, too many names. Liza Arryn actually had orchestrated with Littlefinger to have Jon Arryn, the original hand, poisoned.
Well, yeah. Littlefinger orchestrated it.
He played her, knowing that she's always had a crush on him and been jealous that he had a crush on Catelyn instead. So just really elevates Littlefinger in all this. He's really been a catalyst for so many things going on.
Which blows my mind. Like, it still blows my mind to think about how everything so far, like 70% of what's happened so far is because of him.
Yeah. And we know that the letter that's sent to Catelyn, we sort of knew the dagger, we had a feeling, but it all makes sense now. The dagger blamed on Tyrion. The letter that pretty much started the war between the Starks and the Lannisters, which has just led to such horrible fates for so many people we love, was all instigated by Littlefinger. Like, it's crazy. Once we really put that together, and I think a bit more after the episode, and digested it, it's like, holy crap, that is huge, dude. That is, like, insane. Just, wow, how he's just orchestrated so much, so intelligently. In effect, he's played the Starks, Lannisters, and Tyrells, and
Tullys.
And Tullys. And I'll clarify, because I was like, okay, it was Olenna's plan to begin with. Last episode's what I thought. I've since been clarified that, no, it was Littlefinger who had approached the Tyrells with the opportunity, and they found common ground. But in effect, Littlefinger played both.
And they don't actually know where Sansa is.
Correct. So Olenna's intention wasn't necessarily to throw Sansa under the bus in the beginning. It was a means to an end. She probably cared about her somewhat, and also a way of securing the North. Littlefinger came with a better proposition that put them against Tywin, so they took it. So Littlefinger's really just very intelligent.
Oh, dude.
It's almost hard to hate him. I don't actually hate him at the moment because he's just been written so well. I can almost admire his writing.
Last episode, we also saw a lot happening with Jojen, Mira, Bran. One thing that stood out to me was that Jojen was really sick and it looked like he was losing control and he wasn't all there. And he was really talking in riddles. Well, it sounded like riddles to me. And one thing he said was, you know, it's not the end for you, Bran. And Mira asked, well, then how do we know when it is the end? And in his head, his hand was on fire. So I don't know if that's got to, like, I mean, that could be anything.
You're saying that was in his head. I thought he actually sort of brought fire about.
No, I think that was in his head because he's seeing what's
Okay.
going to happen. I don't know if that means he's going to die by fire. I don't know if the end means the dragons are going to end everything. I don't know if it means that Bran's going to die by fire. Like, I don't know. It could mean so many things.
Just side note, they might have actually realized you didn't know from the first. I don't know, but I liked the other five. It was good.
I was like, where are you going with this?
You were like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. And it's like, you might have realized you don't know.
That's all right. The Last of Us reactions, you don't know anything even though you played
No,
the
I've
game.
been very good. Can't talk about those because people are worried about spoilers, but I've been very, very good. Okay, I just don't remember the game. It's different.
So yeah, I just found that interesting. Like there's a lot that could happen, obviously, but they've left it really open and so far for the imagination.
I refer to Jojen as a warg, and from what I'm understood, he's not a warg because wargs are those apparently who can get into wolves and stuff. That's just, I don't know, that's what common sense. Whereas he's a shapeshifter, they called him or something. I don't know what they called him. They called him something, but
what I saw was a green seal, something like that, but I don't know necessarily what that means.
yeah, I don't know. There's so many technicalities, but
Well,
apparently he's a bit different to Bran. They've got similarities, but they're a bit differences in their powers.
Well, he sees, from what I understand from what we've seen, is he sees the future. I mean, he said it, things that haven't even happened yet. So, yeah, whatever that's called, that's what he does.
One piece that I was thinking about, which I thought might have been interesting, and I wonder if they were tied in, when Sir Barristan Selmy was advocating to Dany to potentially have some mercy on the lords, that sometimes justice is having mercy, and she said, no, I will fight injustice with justice, and she had them all nailed to the cross, and it just so happened that after that, she got alerted that the last two, Yunkai and Astapor, that she had taken were recaptured and, you know, taken against her by other lords who stood up. And I just wonder if it was almost a lesson in that, which is like being completely one-sided with no mercy, all justice, I'll punish all perpetrators, meant that you almost had to win over your enemies, whereas she was punishing and creating more enemies, and whether at some point that's not a successful way to go. So I didn't know if the timing of that was like, okay, you want to punish everyone, it seems like a good theory, and it seems righteous, but then more enemies just come and rise up against you because you're never leveling with people. So who knows if that's going to change her leadership as she goes on. I don't know.
But I do like that she's just not going to bow down or allow anyone in power who's been mistreating people to do what they've been doing. Like, I do.
100%. I love it too. Any other show, and I'd be all in it. Because Game of Thrones and this world does not reward people being righteous or justice, it rewards those who play the game properly. Because of the kind of show that this is why I'm talking like that. Any other show that I usually watch, and I'll be all for it. I know the plot armor will take care of her, and just like, Dany, it's going to be awesome to see you rise.
Yeah.
In this world, it's very consequential. And so for her to not, you know, miss out on that, I kind of am just hoping that maybe that she needs to heed that advice a little bit more carefully.
I've found Cersei's interactions with people interesting, although she's not my favorite person right now. The way she goes about things is intriguing, right? And she was having a conversation with Marjorie saying that, you know, she was actually shocked by Joffrey, and she's not someone who's easily shocked. So that was nice to see that she wasn't all for Joffrey, but in the scenes where she's smiling when Joffrey is doing what he's doing, it's just disgusting. Like, I don't like that two-faced.
I think she's blinded by her love for her firstborn.
Yeah.
Because she also didn't smile. Like when he called Ned to be beheaded, for example, she was horrified.
Yeah.
She didn't even want that bad. So she wasn't necessarily advocating for his horribleness.
Yeah.
But she thought he was safest by being a king and ruling, and whatever that meant, she was just going to go with it. I agree. Her love for her kids was true. And someone brought up a good point that her other two kids are a little bit more tame and nice because she was so focused and emphasized on her firstborn that she'd put all her pride and everything she's trying to make up for her mistakes in her life. She put that all into Joffrey and created this, you know, psycho with all her hate for the world. And the other two sort of evaded that a little bit.
Yeah, true. I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah.
And she's confused as to where it all went wrong. But to my point, you cut to her conversation with Prince Oberyn, and she's literally saying, like, it's cruel that, you know, you're one of the best fighters in Westeros and you can't even protect your sister. And vice versa. Like, it's cruel that she loves her son so much and she couldn't even protect her child. But I think really in that conversation, she wants to say, that's my punishment, how cruel he was for having a child with Jamie.
Yeah. Yeah,
know?
potentially. There's a lot of that belief in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That, like, Catelyn had that belief about not treating Jon well and what it did
Yeah.
to her family. I will add as well to my previous statement that I think Robert, as a king as well, was a contributor to Joffrey becoming the way he was, both as not being a present father, but also as he might have been a great warrior, but he was a shit king. As a king, he was just whoring around, getting drunk all the time, just basically soaking up in all the luxuries and pleasures and not really raising a good character, good quality in his son. He was just sort of like being a king, he's just being super entitled
Yeah.
and that's all the kids saw, you know? So they both contributed to
He
that.
probably didn't think that his reign would end so suddenly. Like, he probably thought, okay, like, I'll indulge a bit, and then, or who knows, he probably didn't even care. But,
Yeah, I don't think he
Yeah.
was born to be a father.
well, he wasn't, technically. I mean, he was to lots of bastards, but other than that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's time.
it is time for our love, like, hate lists.
As always, we don't discuss these beforehand, so we are discovering each other's as you guys discover it alongside us.
Yeah.
Now, mine's probably not going to be the most entertaining. I didn't change a lot. I'm going to be honest. I didn't change much from the first episode of this season. I don't feel like significant enough things have happened to really change who I like as a character yet.
Okay.
And no one that I've loved has died, other than the Purple Wedding, which we're very happy about. We'll talk about that in a bit.
But you didn't love Joffrey, so
No, I loved him dying, and he was on my hate list.
yeah.
So on my love list, Jon Snow remains, Tywin remains, and Tyrion remains. Those big
No.
three. It's hard, right? There's a lot more.
Tywin?
We've already been through this.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Anyone who needs a recap? Episode 1. I've been through this. There are so many more names I could put on that list. It's really hard.
I
And
know.
just what I've put now, but yeah, it was hard.
I really struggled with the amount of people that we have on our love and like list. So love list, this hasn't changed. Tyrion, Jamie, and Dany.
Okay, nice. My like list. One change is that I've added Olenna into it for now.
Okay.
She's just, look, there's certain people I could add. As I'm saying, guys, it's really getting hard at this point to just narrow it down. Like, there's so
Yeah.
many people I could
I
add.
think we need 5 on each.
Oh, I need probably 10, but Olenna just, I like that she really stood up to the Lannisters and held her own, and she's very interesting, so I'm adding her there for now. Jamie remains, and the Hound remains. Just a
Okay.
very big mixture of characters that I'm just
Yeah.
appreciating them, good or bad. A lot of them are grey. Just appreciating that.
So I do really like the Hound. I wish I had more characters, but it is what it is, right? And I'm not entirely convinced with my list because there's one character that's been on there since the start and I've taken them off just to fit a couple other characters on, but I still really like this person. Okay, so I just need to clarify. Jon Snow, I'll start off with the least controversial one. Littlefinger.
I understand. I understand why.
And, and Prince Oberyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I haven't seen enough from him to love him yet, but I can
I like. It's
Li-
like list.
yeah. Yeah, I'm saying to like him. Littlefinger, I can see why.
Yeah.
I took him
I
off
love a good villain.
for the reasons you like him is the
Yeah.
reasons I didn't put him on my hate list.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, he's got good things now. He's not just that
Yeah.
snake that I saw him as.
Like, I'm the person who, like, loves the Joker because he's so well written and complex and
Loves
you know,
Loki.
Loki,
Who else
yeah.
do you love? You love all the psychos.
yeah. And Arya was the person that came off my list, but
thought it was.
I still want her there. It's just I needed to fit that 3.
The thing with these lists too is it's a bit of a trend, right? If certain characters have quiet seasons, they sort
Yeah.
of, it doesn't mean you like them any less. It's just like, okay, they're not the most recent hype. And then they come back and do some epic stuff. You're like, all right, cool, they're back on.
Yeah.
So, you know, different seasons, honestly, have different, like, characters. They're just
For sure.
different per season.
For sure.
Now, before I start my hate list,
Yeah.
I want to just do the honorable mention
Okay.
that the snake, the disgusting vermin,
Ugh,
the
honorable
absolute
mention.
menace that just deserves to be spat on, Joffrey, suffered a unsatisfyingly short but still horribly suffering death. And so I cannot add him to my hate list, even though I'd rather use all 3 slots and use his name because he has been eliminated way before we thought. So
Yeah.
that's his honorable mention with 0 respect to his name.
Okay.
For my hate list,
Oh, so am I not doing my honorable mentions or is that because you're
I thought that was both of ours.
Well, honorable mentions, you'd have to like love the character, wouldn't you?
No, this is an honorable mention for someone who couldn't make the list.
Okay.
And why?
All right. I'll do my I'll do mine later.
Or we can just skip them. I just want to get to my list.
One that made me laugh.
Hate list. Ramsay.
Yeah.
Disgusting. He's as bad as Joffrey. Walder Frey
Okay.
had to be in there, and Lord Bolton. At the moment that's the trio that I'm hating the most that are currently alive in all this.
Yeah, I agree with Walter Frey and Bolton, but they're not on my list because I needed to add a couple others in. So Ramsay, Cersei,
That's fair.
and Liza.
Oh yeah, okay, interesting.
Yeah, the fact that she was so jealous of her sister and then created this whole thing for her. It's her blood, right? Like, those nieces and nephews are blood, and she literally killed them all. She killed her sister, essentially. She killed Ned. She killed Rob. She killed everyone that I love just by going with Littlefinger's plan. And she was excited about it. She was happy about it. Yeah.
Isn't it funny? I feel like, because the two I've got are men, the two that you added are women, I feel like you've connected with the dishonor of the women and it's struck a nerve, and then I've resonated with the dishonor of the men a bit more and that struck a nerve. You know what I mean? For a hate list, just that subtle shift, because I agree with all those and you agree with mine.
Yeah.
But it's just like putting yourself in their shoes, you're like, oh, detest that. And I'm putting myself in these guys' shoes and being like, oh, like detest that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Now, my honorable mentions, we are not skipping it. They haven't changed from last episode, and
Always build up for this shit.
yeah, they haven't changed since the last time we did the Love Like Hate list. And as you can tell, I do miss my man Rob. That's why I'm wearing my Stark t-shirt today, because every mention of him.
Wait. Is that an honorable mention?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, stop it. I'm still living with the trauma of the
Honorable
Red Wedding.
mentions are, they're not like a repeat thing. When you've honored them, you've sent them to the afterlife, it's done.
No.
It has to be only if it's a new one.
No.
You can't really bring it back.
No, this one cut deep. Let me have this, because go back and watch the Red Wedding and see how distraught I was.
Mate, I know. I was distraught too.
Okay.
You're breaking the rules.
No, I'm not. Every intro you've mentioned him, I've like been teary-eyed. Anyways, I miss my man Rob. So Rob, Talissa, and Catelyn. I just want to give you another shout out because I love you so much, Rob and Talissa. Catelyn, like, you're good, that's fine, but I didn't like love you.
Okay, you can't mention that one on the episode 10 or episode 1. Whenever our next list is, you can't mention it.
I won't.
Okay, so I'll bring something new to the table, you bring old shit. Guys, we always appreciate all the support of our Patreon. We're feeling the love. Thank you very much for all of that. If you are interested in supporting us over on Patreon, check out the link in the description. We do have early access to upcoming reactions as well as uncut reactions. For everyone over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of today's episode.
Okay, let's go. The laws of gods and men. Oh, God help Tyrion.
Interesting. It's a very Game of Thrones. That can mean a lot of things.
I really hope we get to see characters that we haven't heard from in a while. Because we're already halfway.
Yeah, shit, we're past halfway, huh? Episode 6, wow.
So we're going to see the Dreadfort. So I think that's where Ramsay's going.
Okay. Oh, no.
With Theon.
Every episode with him scars me.
Is that
Bravo.
Bravos?
Are we going to see Bravos for the first time?
Maybe. That'd be exciting.
Because I was reading that, I'm like, did I read that right? Okay, damn.
It's so hard to read with their fonts, but
Yeah.
that looks beautiful though.
Yeah. I was going to say, you can see the graphics getting an upgrade from season 1 to season 4.
Is that them going to Bravos? Yeah, to get soldiers.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Welcome to the Iron Bank. Please, sit.
Our first time meeting them. This bank.
He's like unsure.
It's very intense.
I know.
And you feel your blood gives you a claim on our gold.
More than any man living.
At least he's confident on himself.
Big call.
Here, our books are filled with numbers. We prefer the stories they tell. More plain.
Interesting, man.
He's got a creepy face.
And how many ships do you have? The ones still afloat, Sir Davos, not at the bottom of Blackwater Bay.
Oh, shit.
And how much wheat and barley and beef and pork do you produce on Dragonstone to feed your 4,000 men on your
None.
32 ships?
None.
You can
Yep.
see why these numbers seem unlikely to add up to a happy ending from our perspective.
I do get it.
I know, the business talk's very interesting.
But we thank you for paying us the honor of your visit.
Is he staring at Davos?
Because Davos backed his honor on this, remember? It was his idea.
But at least he tried.
Thieves are not rewarded with titles.
Well, strictly speaking, I didn't do the thieving. That would be the pirates. I just moved what they stole from one place to another.
And he's done his
That was
dues.
demanded by King Stannis for my crimes. I consider it an honest accounting. He's an honest man, and he's your best chance to get back the money you've sunk into Westeros.
All right, Davos was speaking some good facts.
How old is Tywin Lannister?
67.
67, and when he dies, who's in command? A half-grown boy.
That's a good point.
Jaime Lannister, a man best known for killing the king he was sworn to protect.
Davos, please don't.
Who do you back?
That is a problem for another time.
Begging your pardon,
No,
I think
it's
it's a problem
not.
for now.
Davos doing a great job here.
He's got the birthright. He's in his prime. He's a tried and tested battle commander, and he doesn't just talk about paying people back, he does it.
True. True. Talks to the hand.
Interesting. It's a good case by Davos.
I know.
We sail at sunrise. We. You, me, we.
Ooh, interesting.
Once I thought this man loved me. Now I know he despises me.
Davos had a cheeky grin on his face.
And alone on some bold.
Ooh, not so poor.
There's a chest of the good stuff left back in your house. I gave it to your wife.
Oh.
Oh. So the negotiations went well, I guess, then.
Yeah.
Damn. Will this be a turning point?
I give you until the full moon to order all Ironborn scum
Yes.
out of the north.
All right, Yara. See what she can do. I wanted to destroy Ramsay, dude.
In the box, you'll find a special gift.
Oh, it's that girl. She's sick too. Oh, I'd love to see Ramsay get tortured, man. I'm so ready for it.
But Theon's not going to be there.
Look, we'll get Ramsay destroyed first. We'll work out Theon later.
They skinned our countrymen, and they mutilated my brother, your prince.
Go Yara, dude. I'm all for it.
I love this speech.
As long as they can hurt our prince with impunity, the word Ironborn means nothing.
She's a good leader.
Damn, go Yara. Are they there already?
No way.
Dude, I'll be so excited if this happens. Come on, Yara, let's go.
No, no, no.
This
Oh
is
my
coming
God.
way sooner than I thought it would.
I know.
I'm so ready for Ramsay to cop what he's owed. We have suffered so much pain for Theon.
I'm here for Theon Greyjoy. Take me to the dungeons.
He's not in the dungeons.
Where is he?
Is he with the animals?
Oh my God, they're so cruel. Oh, Theon.
It's horrendous, dude.
Lost Kate in the
I'm excited for this. No mercy, dude. It's all Ramsay's people.
Oh, of course, of course. That shocked me.
They're the dogs that Ramsay used to maul the other girl.
I feel like this is too good to be true.
How excited would he be?
We're going home.
Oh, Theon.
I hope she destroys Ramsay.
It's me, Yara.
You can't trick me. Tell him. Tell him you couldn't trick me.
I'm not tricking you, Theon. I'm saving you.
Nothing. Read it here. Read.
Oh, Theon, please go with her.
I don't believe her. I know
Oh my god, dude.
who I am.
They've made him paranoid, dude.
Oh, Theon. Ramsay, piss off.
This is turning into a lovely evening.
He's sick, dude. Surely Ramsay gets mauled.
Why does he have blood all over him?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, he's sick. No, Theon.
Theon screwed them all up.
Well, I can't blame him. Ramsay's next.
How fast can you run?
No.
Just attack him, dude.
I know, attack him while he's unlocking it. No
Make for the ship, now.
Your brother!
My brother's dead.
Oh my god, dude.
Nah.
No way, man. Holy crap. I was so excited for that.
I feel like an idiot. We were so happy.
Oh my god, Theon, that should have been your freaking scapegoat, dude.
I
hope he
can't-
hasn't given up completely, man.
I don't know. I can't blame him because the guy's being tortured. Of course, he's going to be paranoid.
I know, but
And-
Theon, what are
and-
you doing, man?
But the fact that Ramsay initially said, oh, you know, Yara sent me, blah, blah, blah. Remember?
Wow, that's so sad. He's so scarred and traumatized that he doesn't even know what to believe his reality anymore. He's just like a slave to Ramsay. Wow, man. That's horrendous, dude. I can't believe that. That did not
Nah.
go at all the way we thought it was going to go.
No, I thought he would have just gotten rescued. Oh, God. I mean, he's alive.
Dude,
He's
he's
better
not
off
alive.
dead at this point.
He's better off dead, exactly. I'd rather he be dead and out of his misery. It's horrendous watching that.
I feel so sad. But what strike, unless Ramsay killed other men, I feel like that blood was from the girl. Like, otherwise, why was there such an emphasis on...
That's a good question about the blood. I'm thinking the same thing. Damn, that guy's a sicko, dude.
I'm happy he's finally
But
on
I
my
don't
hate
fully feel
list.
sorry for that girl either, because she fully sold out on the other girl and watched her get
Yeah.
mauled, so she also deserves it.
That was heartbreaking.
I didn't want them to take me. I was so scared. I didn't want them.
Yes, Rick.
Oh my god, dude, so heartbreaking seeing him be just destroyed.
I'm so confident and... Oh,
Remove those rags. Now.
I feel like this is another cruel trick.
Jesus. I hope it isn't, dude.
That's all that they've done to him.
The breeches too, Reek. Take them off.
Oh,
Oh my god, Ramsay's a sicko, man. I can't stand him.
if I was Theon, I'd be traumatized looking at my own body.
Oh, because he doesn't have a penis anymore. He's laughing. You can see he's so scared.
His body is literally a walking reminder of everything he's been through.
I actually miss Theon from season 1 too.
Same. He's always so hunched over and like jittery.
Such a tormentor, this sick twisted man.
Oh, that's blood from the girl. I'm assuming.
No, I think... Did you see blood? I didn't see blood.
I did,
I
but
think it was soaking the rag.
I don't know.
Because I need you to do something for me. Something very important. I need you to play a role. To pretend to be someone you're not.
He
Gonna
is.
send him back to Yara. I reckon.
Pretend to be who?
Theon Greyjoy.
So cruel.
Oh my god, dude.
This guy is like next level cruel. Next level. Disgusting. I'm glad I finally remembered to put him on my hate list because, oh, he deserves it so much and so much worse.
Oh shit.
No way, they're massive.
What the hell, dude? They have grown a lot. Since when?
Oh, shit.
Wait, did that burn the child?
No, that was a goat or something.
Wow, they have grown. Danny's packing some heat now, man.
I know.
He says he prayed for your victory against the slave masters.
I thank him for his prayers.
But you ruined his livelihood too.
It was your dragons, he says. They came this morning for his flock.
Like an embarrassed mother.
I cannot bring back his goats, but I will see he has paid their value 3 times over.
Oh, my girl, Danny.
Sir Belmy didn't like that. Sir Belmy. Sir Barristan Selmy. Fuck. I do like that
Oh,
in
look
there,
how
man.
he's running back.
She's so proud of being a nice, fair person.
She had
no time for that bullshit.
For that, he has my gratitude. I should be honored to meet him.
You have, Your Grace. You crucified him.
I thought so.
Damn.
I had a feeling.
Your father crucified innocent children.
My father spoke out against crucifying those children.
Oh. So she overlooked these factors.
My father and 162 noble Miranese are still nailed to those posts, carrion for vultures, rotting in the sun.
Ooh, this is an interesting dilemma. Barristan Selmy might have been half correct.
Granted to the father, but not to all the others.
Yeah.
Your Grace, I cannot defend the actions of the masters. I can only speak to you as a son who loved his father. Let me take his body down.
I get that perspective. She seems conflicted.
Bury your father.
She gets it. It's tough being in her position. You can tell she's conflicted.
Oh, for sure. What do you do in that scenario?
There are 212 supplicants waiting, Your Grace.
Damn.
212.
Shit.
This isn't the way to rule, is it? Like, it's not the reality.
For you.
I love how unbothered he is. Look, he's not even standing.
Yeah, I respect it.
She has 2 knights advising her, Jorah Mormont and Barristan Selmy, and she has 3 dragons.
Yeah,
Big
she's
one.
a very real threat now.
Mormont is spying on her for us.
No longer he appears to be fully devoted to her.
No longer, my friends.
It would seem he took his dismissal from the King's Guard a bit harder than anticipated.
Stupid Joffrey.
I wasn't fit to protect my son.
Joffrey didn't die on his watch.
Oh, that's a good point.
Don't tell me you're worried about a child halfway across the world.
Cersei, you're so naive sometimes.
She must be dealt with. How, my lord? By force?
Good luck.
That'll be interesting.
Lord Tyrell, be a good man. Fetch my quill and paper.
He's just a bitch boy.
Yeah.
He's so proud of it.
Most of us live and die in the same corner where we were born and never get to see any of it.
True.
I don't want to be most of us.
I don't want to be most of us, just the last of us.
I have an ear for accents.
I've lost my accent entirely.
I have an ear for that as well.
He's so intriguing.
We have some lovely boys on retainer, but
He like knows everything.
you did like boys before. Really? Girls, I hope you won't be offended when I say I never would have guessed.
I love that. It's so fun. I love it.
When I see what desire does to people, what it's done to this country, I am very glad to have no part in it.
All right. I like this.
The absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things.
Such as?
Yeah. Such as? No.
He's not trying to go for king, is he?
No.
I don't know what he meant. Explored a little bit more of Varys. It's been a while since we've heard much of him.
Yeah. I always love hearing from him.
Let me guess. I've been pardoned.
I wish. Breaks my heart to see him like this.
Poor Tyrion, man.
I feel so bad for him.
So it's this the court date it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you just know it's going to be a big cliffhanger.
I don't want to cry in this episode.
At least Tommen is king.
Yeah, but he's going to follow whatever Tywin says, isn't he? He made sure of that.
If found guilty, may the gods punish the accused.
Oh. Please don't be found guilty. I mean, he can't, like...
He doesn't look happy about it either, Tommen. I don't think he has anything bad against him.
No, him and his sister got along with Tyrion, remember?
Tyrion of the House Lannister, stand accused by the Queen Regent of regicide. Did you kill King Joffrey?
Simple, no.
No.
Did your wife, the Lady Sansa?
Not that I know of.
How would you say he died, then?
Choked on his pigeon pie.
So you would blame the bakers?
Or the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
Still a jokester.
I know.
Once we'd got King Joffrey safely away from the mob, the imp rounded on him. He slapped the king across the face.
Not this guy.
He marched up those steps and called our king a halfwit.
Because he is.
Oh, why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore at her clothes and beat her.
Silence!
Exactly.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Exactly.
You will not speak unless called upon.
Damn, Tywin. Go Tyrion, man. Spitting facts.
Only tell half of the story. Stop giving Tyrion dirty looks.
Widow's blood.
What do these witnesses do? They're trash.
Pycelle, shut up. No one wants to hear from you.
He was last seen spiriting Sansa Stark, the wife of the accused.
Oh, the necklace.
She wore this necklace the day of the wedding. Residue of the most rare and terrible poison was found inside.
Are they serious?
And used to strike down the most noble child the gods ever put on this
Oh my
good
god,
earth.
this clown.
Noble.
Clown.
Oh, this guy's a joke.
Oberyn's going to be the clutch on this council.
I hope so.
I will hurt you for this. A day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes.
Cersei, do you want to tell them what you did before that?
Oh my god.
Surely they're not using this.
And you will know the debt is paid. What debt?
I discovered he'd been keeping whores in the Tower of the Hand. I asked him to confine his salacious acts to the brothel where such behavior belongs.
Jamie's hearing this for the first time.
Someone's going to stand up for Tyrion at some point, dude.
Yeah, please.
Surely Jamie takes the stands. That'd be
Oh,
mad.
I'd love if he did. Give it to Cersei.
He said, perhaps you should speak more softly to me then.
Oh.
Monsters are dangerous, and just now kings are dying like flies.
This would kill Tyrion.
After we received word of Robb Stark's death, he didn't seem gladdened by the news. Perhaps his marriage to Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
Or maybe that it was just cruel.
I think Varys is playing an interesting angle here. Hang on. He wasn't straight out saying anything.
May I ask the witness one question?
This is intriguing.
That without me, the city would have faced certain defeat. You said the histories would never mention me, but you would not forget.
Yep.
Have you forgotten, Lord Varys?
Aww.
Sadly, my lord, I never forget a thing.
That was also one way or another, wasn't it? I get it. He's got to look out for his own.
Play a very smart angle.
Jamie, do something, please.
He's not happy about any of this. Poor Tyrion, man. He's just sitting there alone, like...
The worst part is knowing that you've done nothing.
This isn't a trial, it's a farce. Cersei has manipulated everything, and you know it.
Yes, say it, Jamie. Say it again.
He killed his king.
As did I.
Ooh.
I saved your life so you could murder my brother.
It won't be murder, it'll be justice.
No, not justice.
Go, Jamie.
What happens to your dynasty when Tyrion dies?
Tell him how it is.
What happens to your name?
Vanished.
What happens to my dynasty if I spare the life of my grandson's killer?
It survives through me.
Oh, he's going to bet his oath on it.
I'll take my place as your son and heir if you let Tyrion live.
Oh, no
Jamie,
way. That's
you're a
big for
legend.
him.
He said done.
Tyrion will be given the chance to speak. He'll plead for mercy. I'll allow him to join the Night's Watch.
No way.
You'll remove your white cloak immediately. You will leave King's Landing to assume your rightful place at Casterly Rock.
I wonder if Tywin played this.
Oh, Jamie.
You have my word.
And you have mine.
Tyrion, nice watch. Wow.
I never saw that coming.
Him and Jon got along. We could see him again. I never thought we'd see that reunion. I wonder if
Tywin-
Tywin played that dude. I wonder if he did that on purpose.
And he's always trying to get out on top. Like, oh my god.
Spare your life and allow you to join the Night's Watch.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing.
Oh, true.
Jamie, you're a good man. I respect. Oh, he's good now.
No more outbursts. This will all be over soon.
I loved his outburst though.
I respect his brother loyalty, you know.
But he can be found innocent. That's what I don't get. Like,
Not in this court, dude. Not in this court. This isn't about fair. It's
Tywin's
about
getting
power.
everything that he wanted. To get rid of Tyrion, Jamie to carry on the name. I knew it. I knew it.
I knew she was going to appear at some point.
But I knew that Tywin got to her.
Hang on. Let's see.
My heart's gonna break. Come on, Shay.
I know that he's guilty. He and Sansa planned together.
Oh my god, dude. Shay was so confident, and what happens now?
Shay, what are you doing?
Imagine how much bad she was threatened.
Why would he reveal such plans to his wife's maid?
Yeah.
Go Oberyn.
Yeah.
I like this.
He stole me. I was with another man, a knight in your lordship's army.
It's diminishing her name a little bit. I guess she's been threatened, but she's fully sold out.
You belong to me now, he said.
I mean, he did,
I want you to
but...
f me like it's my last night in this world.
Silence!
Yeah, silence.
Did I what?
Him like it was his last night in this world.
Oberyn, I'm liking you.
I did everything he wanted. Whatever he told me to do to him.
Oh, yeah. There was no resistance.
Oh, yeah, that's how it happened.
I took his face in my hands and said, I am yours and you are mine.
She's mixing truths with lies.
I don't get this.
Please don't.
I am a whore.
His words.
There's no way. She knows what he was doing. How dumb is she?
So he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
She's a snake, dude. You still like Shay? She's fully sold out. Talisa would never do something like that.
Shay, you've disappointed me.
I wish to confess.
What?
I saved this city.
Yes, you
All
did.
your worthless lives.
Oh, go Tyrion.
Oh, he's angry.
I'm guilty. Guilty. Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king?
No. Of that I'm innocent.
Go
Yes.
Tyrion.
Here we go.
I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You're not on trial for being a dwarf.
Shut it, Tywin.
I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Go Tyrion.
I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching
Yeah.
your vicious bastard die gave me more relief
Bastard.
than 1,000 lying whores.
Oh, dude. Go Tyrion.
I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
Oh, this is so good.
Bam. Tyrion.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate.
Oh,
Boom, dude.
I like him angry.
A trial by combat.
Oh, shit.
Against who?
I reckon Oberyn's a good black horse here. Yeah.
Not with Jamie. Oh,
Jamie to defend him.
Oh, Tywin.
Oh, now that
No.
presence, man. Of course it's gonna end there, dude. How are you surprised?
We
And
need to watch the next episode.
notice how he's playing Reigns of Castamere. as the song.
Oh my
Very
god.
fitting.
I'm sorry, but I love Jamie. I love Tyrion angry like that.
That was epic.
Oh.
That acting by the actor, I don't know his name, was brilliant.
Peter
Dailish something? I don't know.
No,
Oh,
that's
I made it up. Not Bailey, I said Dailish. D.
no Peter Dinklage.
Anyway, it doesn't
Dinkle
matter.
or something.
Great actor. That was awesome.
Oh.
Loved what he said there. Just everything that he'd suppressed. And we'd seen that hinted times when Joffrey would push him over the edge, just like at his wedding with Sansa,
Yeah.
where he'd snap and then hold it back. And he finally just unleashed it all.
Oh, that was so good.
It's almost like his trial by combat, where Jamie couldn't make it last time, was foreshadowing that he would need that one day. And maybe if he picks Jamie, he knows time's not going to want Jamie to die. So,
But I don't know if he can pick Jamie.
or he could pick Bronn. Will Bronn represent him again?
But I feel like Tywin will be picking Jamie. Do you know what I mean? Because he's the King's Guard. Or do they just get a squire? I think
I don't
that's
know.
too important
I don't know.
for a squire.
I don't know. We'll find out. But damn, that was epic. I'm very disappointed in Shay. You know why I'm disappointed in her?
But I knew that Tywin got to her.
But disappointed in her because you're an idiot if you couldn't see that Tyrion was trying to get you out. You're an idiot if you can't see
Yeah.
that after all the attempts. And
I thought you were calling me an idiot. I was like, what?
that'll come later. and every time Tyrion tried to get rid of her, she was so arrogant and confident she could handle herself. Okay, well, where's your big toughness now? You've been threatened by our Lannisters, hold your ground. She was so confident she could handle herself without Tyrion's help and no one else's help. Okay, we'll do it now.
Yeah.
Don't completely sell out what you've been threatened now, your life, and you shut yourself, which is what Tyrion was trying to stop you from doing, 20 times.
Look, I don't know if it's solely that she was tortured or whatever, right? I think it's she has anger toward Tyrion as
And
well.
it's bullshit. I got no respect for it.
No, I don't agree with that, and I don't
Yeah, I'm just
like
saying.
it. I just think she has anger. But dude, his life is at stake. Like, that's extreme. You can be hurt all you want. You don't kill a man for it.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Theon Greyjoy this episode, man, that is always hard to watch.
We look like idiots. We're so excited.
When we rewatch this show one day, it is going to be so just different to watch Theon for the first 2 seasons, so full of life and energetic, knowing what he becomes.
He doesn't even stand up straight anymore. Like, he's always like...
He's just a completely crippled person, dude. It's horrible. Oh, so this is going to be... I wonder, because the last leech that Stannis had burned was for...
His father.
Yeah, his father. So I wonder if this is going to be that coming true. If Reek goes in as Theon Greyjoy and convinces them or whatever. Hopefully Yara's not stupid enough to believe it, but that's what they're sending him in. They want him to infiltrate, right? And that could be the fulfillment of that last death. Oh, you didn't think of that? Put some respect on the name, because people in the comments... Spartan Brains. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's what I'm thinking. It's just like... I'm not going to lie. I so wanted Yara to belt Ramsay. Like, I was spewing that she didn't get a better shot.
But dude, as he's unlocking, I know he's got like guards behind him,
I was
but
the same.
do something.
It was undermanned, dude. Just push it. They're sitting there watching.
He had no armor. Like, do something.
And we still didn't get an answer to where the blood on him was. It could have been just if he was killing guards on the way there.
I don't know. I swear on that rag I saw like red, but I don't know. I don't know. That was just this episode.
And they've got Theon sleeping like a dog. Like, it's so cruel. Ramsay might actually surpass Joffrey. Joffrey's
we've
horrendous.
seen more of Ramsay.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he does it personally. Joffrey orders things done. Ramsay does it himself.
Mm.
I mean, oh my God, if those two
Wow.
rule the kingdom, we saw him with Roz. I know you were going to say that. But it's, oh man, horrendous. God damn. And Ramsay looks so innocent. So when we first met him, he looked like a little young boy. He's too naive to, because he's very clean looking, youthful. I would never have thought that he was
now
gonna be up to
he
this.
looks like a psycho, genuinely. What else happened this episode? It was mainly just those 2 storylines, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of Dany's struggles with the Queen was sort of a small factor there.
Yeah. Her story is like just trickled in there like every episode. Now she's really coming to realize, or at least starting to, that, Jorah and Sabras and Salmi do have merit in what they're saying. Like, I understand there's an ideal way of leading, but there's a reason why no one leads like that.
I really like at the council meeting how Varys explicitly brought up to Cersei just how all the arrogance and mistakes, underestimating Dany and how much her rise to power and the mistakes they've made has actually fueled it. And saying they're just dragons, well, they're growing every year. And we've seen they're a lot bigger already.
Because Cersei made the decision to let go of Varys and Salmia, I'm pretty sure.
Well, when she sort of played the whole thing, I think she sort of encouraged it, They can blame her for everything because she guided Joffrey down this path. She's the most responsible person she was raised Joffrey and she was blinded and that monster, everything he did was her doing. Realities. You're responsible for your child. So.
Well, speaking of Varys, it was hard to see him, but I think because we already know his position that he's staying neutral, his answers were very neutral. So, but it was hard to see him go against Tyrion after their friendship, really.
I know. I give Varys a pass because he always lets everyone know that he serves the realm.
Yeah.
And he is very objective about that. He does it with everyone. He doesn't side. He serves the realm. And at the moment, from a realm's perspective, Tommen is a nice king and there's stability and there's a good unity from strong houses. His allegiance isn't to Tyrion. He might like Tyrion, but he keeps that out of his decision-making.
Yeah.
From a realm perspective, the role's being served. It's not his job to fight good or bad. He just sort of tries to stay as neutral as he can.
But I do like how Tyrion stood up and reminded him of his words.
I like that.
I really like that.
And I did like seeing Prince Oberyn this episode. Like I'm starting to see that black sheep element of him being a bit of the one that's got no ties to any of this bullshit. He asked some interesting questions. I actually really liked him in the council.
He reminds me of me a little bit, if I do say so myself.
A cooler version. Like I liked seeing him, and I can just waiting for him to reveal more of his game plan here, and I'm enjoying him more and more.
Yeah, I really am liking him. So it was interesting seeing Stannis and Davos's interaction. Like, they actually really cared for each other at one point. And I'm not saying that that's not there anymore, but the way Stannis is interacting with Davos is just like out of, oh, you're just here and because you have to be and that's it. Like, I don't have any respect for you. That's how I see it. And it's sad to see their friendship go down the drain like that.
Look, as a man with a goal, I understand Stannis blames Davos for costing him that last war because reality is if Melisandre was there, they probably would have won it and it'll all be over.
But he made a decision too. So you
correct, but he put his faith because of that. Yes, there's accountability there, but at the end of the day, you have to understand if somebody is convincing you on their life that they have the winning plan and it doesn't work out that way, it is going to be a bit painful. You're going to regret that decision and be upset about it.
Yeah.
That being said, Davos is very loyal and a very good man, but it's hard. I respect Davos and I love him, and I don't think Stannis is treating him fairly, but I also understand if Stannis' absolute resolve is prepared to do anything it takes to get this goal, and the one time he backed his friend over his desire, it cost him, it would make it hard to do that again. And he has done it again, and he almost lost again. He literally travelled all this way with Davos' plan, and it almost cost him again, but it seems to have worked. So,
well, according to Melisandre, they need Davos, so...
Yeah, thank God. But interesting, our first introduction to Braavos Bank, I'm really curious. At some point, I think someone's going to piss him off. Maybe the Lannisters. Maybe that's when the Lannisters' success train dies off, and I want to see what this whole punishment that everyone's fearful of, what does it entail? What is the army?
Well, the one thing that I don't fully understand is Davos was shit-talking the Lannisters to the Iron Bank, right? And saying, well, they're not trustworthy, blah, blah, blah. Like, your investment with them is not secure. From what we saw, the Iron Bank actually invested in Stannis and Davos, right? So does that mean they're withdrawing their investments from Tywin? Like, that's what I'm unsure of. And that could be very interesting. Because then they've
I don't know. I can't imagine a bank that's neutral would go all in on one side. I think that they are giving Stannis a fighting chance and saying, show us that you can do this. I don't think they're just going to play one side.
Yeah.
That's all I could surmise at this point.
Yeah.
Given it was all off screen. Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. Another heavy hitter. I mean, you guys keep saying season 4 is just full of them, and it really has been.
It is, yeah.
Such a good season. There's only 4 left. It's kind of sad. I know there's certain story arcs that will get wrapped up in 4, and I really don't want them to because it's just been so good.
We can rewatch them.
But I'm very excited for the next 4. Like, it's going to be, I can't imagine what cliffhangers we'll be left with. If you haven't already, Leave a like if you enjoyed today's reaction. Hit that subscribe button so you know as soon as we drop the next episode. And be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next reaction.
See you guys.